We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar, 60, track.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. This defense for the Titans, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Off the play fake, Daniels. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
The stop there on 3rd, they could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The Commanders' 8-yard line.
Come on. Go.
Now Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this pass caught by Gray. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Running the toss to Brooks here. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air goes Daniels. He'll try to do this himself. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Jonathan Brooks. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Extra receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
You talk about this Washington defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now they'll change things up.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Play action now, Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans at 4-5, a game under 500. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing again here, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Here's Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Alec Iomanner from 17 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brooks. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
60 Bison. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Going for it. Here's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinals.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Ward. Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
Liking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Toward the pylon, caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo from 6 yards away. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Returnable for Thomas. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
19 yards. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Here's a diving catch right side. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
A shotgun handoff, and it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there, big fumble. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 7.
Panther 11, hit corner, 79 Broncos. Ready, what?
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 12. And the Washington first down.
18, 18, Rodney. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
A final shot before break. Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Back. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Off the play fake, Ward. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Throwing is Ward. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Titans, first down. First
Here we
and
go,
10
here we
at the
go.
46-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Gotta be lying.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. An option give now to Mitchell. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Conqueror. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Let's go now. Bronco, ready.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Cowboy.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Well, they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Mitchell. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
Panthers 6.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards the pickup, first down Washington.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Open man, that's Bond. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go. Strike. Let's go.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And it's caught. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 men. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Come on.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
16 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On now is the Titans punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though. The return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 48-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air goes Daniels. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Daniels going to throw for it. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brooks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Daniels. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jonathan Brooks with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Start. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. They want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, tried his best to run that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen and a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree.